In today's class, we are going to discuss regarding binary subtraction. And even before going into the basic concept, let's first give you some of the examples. Like for example, if I take 1 and 0 and I subtract them. So 0 can be definitely be subtracted 1 from, because this is a higher value and I have the answer resulting 1. Similarly, if I discuss with you that if I want to subtract 1 and 1, so it gives me back the answer 0. So this is pretty simple when it comes to binary addition. But for example, now if I say that I have a 1 and 0 and I want to subtract 1 from that. So first of all, uh, this is a binary value, and if I just converted these values into denary, like this is 1 and this is 0. So this goes like 1, this goes like 2. So it comes off denary. So it is equals to 2 minus 1. This one comes right here, and the resulting answer is 1. So if I want this 1 to be right here, I certainly cannot subtract this 1 from 0 because this is a higher value. So the solution to subtract it, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cancel this 1. This is going to become 0. And then I'm going to borrow the 2 here. Now, when I'm going to minus 2 from the 1, it is going to give me the answer 1. And you can see that this answer and this answer is same. So just for informing you that like I just cannot subtract this area. Like 0 from 1 cannot be subtracted. So this is the reason I have borrowed 1 from here, and this goes like 0. And that the number that is has replaced 0 is 2. So 2 minus 1 makes it 1. I even cannot write 1 here because it is going to be wrong. So you can see that if I'm converting this from a binary number also gives me 1, and when I convert it into denary, it also gives me 2, right? Like here. So this is your example 1, this is your example 2, and this is your example 3. I hope that all of them are quite clear to you. So moving on with the fourth example. Now, for example, let's say I have a question that is like 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. And I need to work on the binary subtraction of this. So the first thing that we can discuss right here is that the denary value of this, and as the question says, the first line, it is 0, 0, 1, 0, and as per converting from binary to denary, 1, 2, 4, 8. It gives me in the first row 4, and in the next line I have 1 and 2. This is 1 and 0, so this goes like 1, this goes like 2. So 4 minus 2 gives me 2 back. Now I want the same answer of this denary but in a binary form. So how I'm going to do it? Like for example, if you can see that if it is 0 and 0, so uh, this 0 and 0 is definitely going to be considered as 0. But if I have 0 and 1, I again cannot subtract 0. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take borrow a carry from right here. So this 1 becomes 0, and now I have 2 here. So 1 minus 2 gives me 1 back. And similarly, you have these zeros available, so you can write them definitely here. So the final answer in your binary subtraction is 0, 0, 1, 0. And in denary form, it is 2. And I can also recheck the answer of this binary by converting it into denary. So this goes like 1, 2, 4, 8. So 0, 0, 1, 0. So as you can also see that now the answer to this also goes like 0, 0, 1, 0. That gives me the straight answer for 2. And even when working for the 2, it gives me the same answer. So this is same. So this is the fourth example of a binary addition. And you should be quite sure that this 0 and 0 can be subtracted, but this 0 and 1 cannot be subtracted. So this is the reason that I take carry from here and I put a 2 right here. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 examples. So let's move on to the fifth example. Okay, so now let's take another example. Now, for example, if I have a question like 0, 1, 0, 0, and 1 right here. And I want to work on the binary subtraction. So first of all, let's check that what is the binary equivalent of this. So 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, and the other one is 1. So it is going to give me like 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. So that means that the answer in denary is definitely going to be 3, but I want the answer in binary. So first of all, if I'm going to subtract this 0 from 1, so this is not quite possible. And since I have 0 right here, so this is not possible. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cancel this. This becomes 0. And right here, I have 2, but still I'm not able to solve it because the value is less than that. So what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take 1 from here. This becomes 1, and now I have 2 here. So now when I'm subtracting 2 minus 1, this gives me 1 back. And I'm going to have the same one from right here. And this 0 and 0 is going to be written right here. So this is the binary answer. And even if I'm going to convert it back into the binary, so it is going to give me the same answer, which is considered as 3. So 0, 0, 1, 1, this is 1, 2, 4, 8, and 2 plus 1 makes it 3. So the answer is right here, 3, and the answer is also right here is 3. Just in case if you have any confusions, I'm explaining it back again. The question was 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So I cannot deduct it from right here. I cannot deduct it right here from 1. So I'm going to borrow from here. So this goes like 0, and here I have 2. And still it is not, it cannot be subtracted. So now I'm going to make it 1, and this is going to be 2. So 2 minus 1 makes it 1, and this 1, 0, 0. So this is my final answer. Now, this is a question of your 961 at A levels, and here I need to complete for the binary subtraction. So, let's implement the rules that we have just discussed right now here, so that we can see that how we can solve a question like this. So, starting from the right hand side, first of all, I have 1 and 0. So, the first one is the greater value. That means that it can be subtracted. So 1 and 0, it gives me ones back. Then I have 1 and 1. That means that both of them are cancelled. So it gives me 0 back. Now, I need to subtract this 0 from this 1. So it gives me back 1. And then 0 and 0 is also subtracted as 0. And now see, so, okay, so now I have to subtract 1 from a 0. That means that the value is less than I, and I cannot do that. So I'm going to cancel this. This becomes 0. And in return of that, it gives me the value of 2. That means 2 times 1. And that's what we have discussed in the last lecture. So it goes like 1 and 1. So that means that now I need to deduct from here. So 1 and 1 is deducted. Now the only value that is right left here is 1. And again, I have 0 from 1. I cannot do this. So I'm going to cancel this out. This becomes 0, and this gives me a 2 carry. So I have 2 1s. So again, this can be cancelled. And now the answer I have is 1. And so on. I have the last value that is left is 0 0 0 0. So it goes like this. So you can either write like this, or you can just even write 1 1 0 1 0 1 as your final answer.